Elsewhere, Daniel Wanyeki, who spent 17 years in prison for allegedly defiling his daughter, is now a free man after the Thika law courts released him under strict conditions. Principal Magistrate Stella Atambo ruled in his favor, granting him cash bail of 100,000 shillings and a surety of the same amount. His case will be revisited next year, when the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution will inform the court whether they intend to proceed with a retrial as previously directed by the Kiambu High Court.
Dance and jubilation rent the air outside the Thika law courts in Kiambu County following the release of Daniel Wanyeki from Committee Maximum Security Prison after 17 years. His family and friends danced and sang songs of victory, celebrating the joyful turn of events. Wanyeki is now a free man after Principal Magistrate Stella Atambo ruled in favor of his release, granting him a cash bail of 100,000 shillings and a surety of a similar amount.
Having served 17 out of the 20 years again of conviction is a long period, and hence his reintegration, conduct and dealings with the community members as submitted is really a matter of interest to everybody, not just the state.
Wanyeki's ordeal began in 2007 when he was accused of defiling his daughters, aged 7 and 9 at the time. Initially sentenced to 20 years in prison, his sentence was later shockingly increased to life imprisonment upon appeal.
The accused person should observe peace and avoid conduct that amounts or bespeaks of revenge on persons mentioned in the new and compelling evidence.
The case took a dramatic turn in 2020 when Wanyeki's younger daughter, now 24, admitted that her testimony had been fabricated. She disclosed that relatives and a police officer had coerced her into falsely accusing her father amid a family dispute over their late grandfather's 50 million shillings estate. Earlier this year, the Kiambu High Court quashed Wanyeki's conviction and ordered a retrial. Last week, Principal Magistrate Yusuf Baraza granted the Office of Director of Public Prosecution's request for more time and scheduled the matter for mention on December 4 before Principal Magistrate Stella Atambo.
He's a free man. He's right to bail as an arrested person. He's not serving any sentence. He's not charged. He's merely a person under arrest.
Nimepata nafasi ya kuona babangu kwa miaka mingi sana nikiwa mdogo. Aliniacha nikiwa mdogo sana. Hata tungepatana na yeye nje singejua ni babangu.
Wanyeki thanked the court for the judgment, promising to observe peace and adhere to the court directions. His case will be mentioned next year when the ODPP will tell the court whether they will continue with a retrial as was earlier directed by Kiambu High Court.
Endeavor to comply.